Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So my name's Katie and today we're going to be doing a very exciting video to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. So first of all, thank you all so much for 2,000 subscribers. That's like an insane amount of people. That's like the population of my school from secondary school. That's a bit terrifying. But yeah, thank you all so much. I truly appreciate like everyone and it just means so much to me. And I never thought anyone would want to like watch me, my cheesy self. And yeah, just like whenever people leave like kind comments, it just always makes my day. And just like any comment is always amazing. And just even if you're just like a silent watcher, I still love you and appreciate you. And just this channel has brought me like so much joy, and it's coming up to my 1 year anniversary, which is really cool. It's like a few weeks away. But yeah, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, today I'm going to be reacting to some assumptions about me, so I don't think there's anything too wild. But yeah, this should just be a fun video. I did have Maisie in here, but I think she's gone, but she could be joining us at any point. So yeah, so let's just get started. So Nicole says, you have never and will likely never successfully complete a buddy read. Called out. So actually this isn't true. I have successfully completed a buddy read, just never with Nicole. So yeah, me and Nicole have a very bad track record with buddy reads. They always go wrong somehow. But yeah, I have actually completed a successful buddy read. I read The Kingdom of Back with Rachel from Let Me in the Library, and I read The Killing Moon by Anki Jemison with a few ladies like Angela from Literature Science Alliance, Justine from I Should Read That, and Ava from Books with Ava. So I have successfully completed buddy reads. Nicole, I will have you know. Next we have Cats Are Your Favourite Animals. That's probably true. I love cats so much. Oh yeah, I feel like when we didn't have a cat for a few like about 6 months last year, then my soul was just empty. But now we have Maisie and my heart just feels full again. And I just love her so much. She's like the love of my life. Anyone, like any relationship I ever get into, they'll have to know that they come second to Maisie. Yeah. Okay. This is just my friends roasting me. Ruth says, you never actually plan on finishing Eye of the World. I do plan on it one day. Oh dear. Yeah, it's kind of a long and running joke on my channel that I never finish Eye of the World, and unfortunately it's proving to still be true. I'm like 100 pages in, which I'm quite proud of. That's like 1/7 of the way there. That's pretty solid. So yeah, I will get to it one day. I am planning on finishing it, although now it's like my comfort. I'll never read it, so it's like comforting. But yeah, one day we'll see. Then you'll all see. You will all see when I finally read it. Oh, and then Nicole's added Anna Hero Born, another book I was meant to be reading ages ago. That's another unsuccessfully read unsuccessful buddy read. Oops. Oh, Ruth's comment that you never actually plan on finishing Eye of the World has 6 likes. Again. You like cats but you've never seen the musical Cats. That is true. I do love cats, as already established, and I haven't ever seen Cats. I know that song, the like memory song, but I feel like, and I like looking at all the memes when the Cats film came out, but I feel like just even watching the trailer for that has mentally scarred me. So I don't think I could ever watch that. And also I feel like my mum has always said that like the Cats musical is a bit boring. I'm sorry if that's like blasphemy in the musical world, but yeah, I don't really have that much interest in watching Cats musical. Even though I do like cats. And then she says you don't like nice things in life like fish and chips. So I do like nice things in life, but I hate fish and chips. I have an absolute vendetta against fish and chips. Like whenever my family has them, I have to like shut myself in my room and like open the windows because I hate the smell of fish and chips. And I can stem it back to a specific thing. Because in sixth form I used to volunteer in an old people's home on Friday afternoons, and that would always be like fish and chip afternoons, and it smelled foul. Like old people's homes in general don't smell amazing, but like added to the fish and chips, and then like it's always really hot in there because they obviously have to keep it warm to keep the old people warm, but it just the combination, it just made me feel sick every time. So now I just cannot stand the smell of fish and chips. Yeah, so sorry, fish and chips. I feel like I'm betraying my British heritage, but I don't like them. And also, well, I don't eat fish anyway because I'm vegetarian, but still, just the smell and everything. Okay, Spirit says, you simp over strong female characters that would kill you without second thought, like I do. Yes, guilty as charged. Yes, there has been many times of some hot villain simping. Highlights, Maniza, Rubaniel, love her. Ianthe from Gideon the Ninth, love her. Masuko from Battle Royale, who I think Spooks is talking about there. Who else? I'm sure there's plenty. Sunera from the Rune of Kings series. I love her. Yeah, I'm sure there's many more. Okay, so Taylor says you don't like conflict. That is true. I don't really like conflict. I don't like being upset with people, or like other people being upset with me, or me being upset with them. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, I mean, I like debating things. I think that's interesting. But I don't like it when like, or I think the thing, I don't mind it. The thing I think I hate the most is when like there's two people who are having a conflict with each other and I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I think that's the worst thing. Yeah, I don't really like conflict. I just think there's so much that can be solved with just good communication. Like, why have a conflict when you could just talk about things? I don't know. You like to organise. I do, to an extent. I feel like my description of myself is I'm chaotically organised. Like, generally I will be able to like do things on time and like things, but my system of organisation, both in my brain and in person, is a bit chaotic. Like, I think the thing I'm most organised for is my reading. Like, I always write down what I read and like star rating and stuff in my little reading journal. That's probably the most organised I am. Yeah, so I do generally get things done and like, but I'm not like super organised. Sometimes I'm a bit last minute. You've always been a fast reader. Yeah, I think I'm relatively fast. I don't think I'm like super fast. Like, I can't speed read a book. I think I just spend a long time reading, so I tend to get through a lot. But yeah, I don't think I'm particularly slow. Like, yeah, you have to be kind of fast to be able to read like yeah, blooming journal papers. I hate those. Okay, Rachel says you love every himbo and villain. That is true. I am guilty of that, yes. If a book has both a himbo and a hot female villain to simp after, then that is like my dream combo. Okay, you read a very large number. I'm really bad at reading numbers out loud. Books at lightning speed but retain everything. So I wouldn't say I read things at lightning speed because I don't actually read that fast. I think I get through a lot of books because, yeah, like I spend time reading, but I feel like I retain quite a bit. Like, sometimes plots escape me and stuff, but I feel like I generally have a reasonable memory. I think that's like a skill I've acquired, of being able to like memorize large amounts of information in a short period of time for my degree. But yeah, I think I have a decent memory, especially when it comes to books. Like, if I like them, I can remember what happens. But I feel like that. But then if I reread a book, I'm like, oh wow, I can't remember any of this. So yeah, that's kind of a mixed bag. Loves baking. Yes, I enjoy baking. I feel like I haven't done much of it recently, but I do really like it when I do it. I used to be an absolute baking fiend, but I don't do as much anymore. But I do really enjoy it. There's something so like relaxing about baking. Your TBR is a lie. You just like how the books look and don't intend on reading them. I feel attacked. No, so my TBRs, especially my TBR videos, I use as generally a guide. So I don't always read the books in my TBR videos. Although sometimes I think I am getting slightly better. Like there's some books that I include that I definitely read. So like books like the book club books, I will definitely read those. that month. But then sometimes I get distracted by other books and sometimes I put books on there as a bit of a joke. We won't mention any names. Yeah, but I do generally plan on reading everything, and like every book I buy I do plan on reading eventually, just maybe not that month. Yeah. You choose the medical field because you generally want to help people, not for prestige. Yes, definitely. You do not choose to go into medicine for like money or prestige or anything like that, or because your parents told you to. That is a terrible reason, and you will just, it's a lot of work, and you need to have like passion and genuine like joy for it, otherwise I think it would just be too much. So yeah, I love helping people, and like just it's very rewarding, and just even like talking to someone like on the wards, and like I think especially like older people, and they can be quite lonely, like especially at the moment they're not really allowed visitors, so like just you going as a student and like talking to them, that kind of can make their day, which is really like a nice feeling, I guess. So yeah, no, I really like medicine, and just kind of the joy of it, I guess. Yeah, you now want many more kitties since getting Maisie. Yes, it's my dream in life to be like a crazy cat lady. Yeah, we were trying to, I think we're looking to get Maisie a little playmate, because like I think she's quite happy like as she is, but I feel like she would be even happier if she had a partner in crime. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get her a little friend. That would be very exciting. But yeah, but I do love Maisie, and like she's enough for me, but there is always room in my heart for more love, of more cats. So yes. You have a long list of bookish places you want to travel. Yeah, I feel like there would be a lot of book worlds that I'd love to visit, and also a lot of places just in the general world that I'd like to visit. I feel like a lot of the books I read I maybe wouldn't want to visit, because like they're quite dark sometimes. But a few book like worlds I'd really love to visit. So Rashar, obviously, even though it's like ravaged by storms and like there's wars going on, I still want to visit. And Nalthus, which is the Warbreaker planet, I feel like that would be really cool. Becky Chambers' like Wayfarer books, I would love to visit them, and also her new book Psalm for the Wild Bill, which doesn't come out till July, but I read an arc and I would love to visit that world. It's so cool, it's so like botanical. I feel like that would be super cool. Where else? Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty more that I would like to visit. Yeah, and recently, having read the like Daughter of Smoke and Bane series for Maddie's read along, I really want to go to Prague, which I have been to Prague in the past, but I would like to go again because it's a really cool city. So yeah. Yasmin says you're vegan. I'm not vegan, but I am vegetarian. I think I just like eggs too much. And yeah, occasionally cheese as well. But I don't really drink milk. I feel like it doesn't really go with me, but like fermented dairy I'm generally okay with, like yogurt or cheese. But yeah, I tend to drink like almond or oat milk. Yeah, so I guess I'm sort of on the way to vegan, but I don't think I could ever go like completely vegan. But I do like yeah, I don't like meat at all. Like it just repulses me. Like I do think people should try and like include more plant-based stuff in their diets, but also if you want to eat meat, then just do that. Like as long as you're not eating like 10 hamburgers a day, I feel like there's a way to kind of, you can eat meat and be environmentally friendly at the same time. Like it's not all or nothing. Just trying to like encourage maybe like one meat-free day a week or something is like a good step for anyone. Yeah. Oh, someone says you're so cute. Thank you. I always think I'm kind of ugly, but like, yeah, I feel like I'm a bit of like a cinnamon roll, like, yeah. I hope so. I like to think I'm a nice person. You're the mum of the friend group. I feel like partly. I feel like I'm kind of both the mum and the baby. Like I like to like look after people, but I also like to like, I'm a bit of a baby as well. Like I need support sometimes and like reminding to do things, definitely. I'm not the most, yeah, I'm chaotically organised. Although when it comes to admin tasks, I am badly organised. Okay, you don't drink coffee. I don't know why I assumed this, but I reckon you'd probably be bouncing off the walls on caffeine. Okay, that is true. Yeah, I am like this naturally. I don't. Oh, I do actually drink green tea, but I don't drink much caffeine really because I feel like it sends me absolutely loopy. Like one time I had this like chocolate. It was like green and black chocolate with coffee in, and I like this was when we were in the Lake District one time on holiday, and I like literally danced up a mountain, and it was a big mountain as well, but it gave me a lot of energy. Yeah, so I feel like coffee would send me loopy, but also about once a year I always have a coffee in like a cafe or something just to remind myself I don't like coffee, because I always think I want to like it because it's like cool and stuff, and like you have all these fancy drinks, but I always have one and then I'm reminded that I don't like coffee. So yeah, I think if I was gonna drink it though, it would be decaf. Yeah, caffeine and sugar send me a bit hyper. Yeah, like I don't really drink alcohol, so if I want to like get hyped up, then I just generally sugar and caffeine is a good alternative if anyone's interested. Would rather spend an evening with a book than meeting new people. That is probably true. Yeah, I am quite introverted. Like I feel like I would probably force myself to go out and meet people, but I would rather be in reading a book. And especially at the moment, like I'm just very happy spending the evening sat in reading. Like I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. Yeah, I'm a bit antisocial, but oh well. Oh, you seem very bubbly and friendly. Oh, hopefully, yeah. I like to hope I'm friendly and approachable, and yeah. Reading helps you figure out things about your actual life, as in existential things character-wise. Yes, I definitely feel this is true. Like, I feel like some books really help you kind of reflect on things and just reflect on life in general. Not even stuff about me, but just like contemplating things about the world, or like opening your eyes to maybe other people's perspectives. I think is a really good thing that books can do. And also just sometimes seeing yourself reflected on page can help you like figure things out about yourself as well. And just like ways you cope with things. I feel like, so to use the Stormlight Archive as an example, I feel like Shallan's way of coping with kind of trauma and stuff and just like repressing bad memories, I feel like I do that a bit, and I feel like that's kind of helped me understand myself a little bit. So that's one example. Yeah, and sometimes when you read kind of characters that just have so much like hope and like perseverance, I feel like that really inspires me. That was a bit of a tangent, but that's kind of what I wanted to say about that. You love cooking every now and then but hate cleaning up afterwards. Yeah, that's true. I really like cooking and baking, but I'm not very good at cleaning up. Although actually, having said that, I'm really bad at cleaning up, but I do actually quite like washing up. It's just getting started that's the problem. Like if I have a nice clean sink and I can run like a fresh washing up bowl and like wash in a clean drying rack to put things on, then I'm fine. But like anything, like just that extra step of effort, like if you have to clean the washing up bowl or something, that's just too much for me, and then I just leave it. Which is really bad, but yeah. Okay, and then the last one is, you're a member of the LGBTQ+ community. Yes, I identify as pansexual. I have a little panini there. Yeah, I'm possibly somewhere on the A spectrum. I'm not really sure about that. Like I feel like I'm kind of figuring that out. Like I feel like demi sort of fit me for a while, but then also I feel like maybe more like grey ace, I don't know. Then we have some more Instagram ones. Okay, you're never in a bad mood. Okay, this is not true. I am sometimes very grumpy, especially if I have to wake up early. Like if I have to wake up before about 7:30 a.m, I get grumpy. And also when I'm on my period, I get grumpy. Yeah, I feel like I'm always very happy on camera because I am generally quite like a happy person, especially if I'm around other people. I will try and be like happy and bubbly, but then sometimes when I'm by myself, I do get a bit like grumpy. I do try never to be in a bad mood like with other people, but sometimes I just, when I'm by myself, I get a bit like meh. Yeah, but I think no one can be happy all the time. I think that's a bit unrealistic. That's like toxic positivity or whatever. I think everyone has like upset times or like angry times, and I think it's good to be able to like deal with those emotions. I think especially anger is something, especially a lot of women can like struggle to kind of express and like process. I don't know. I feel like that's a good emotion to be able to deal with and express properly and understand what it is you're feeling and like how you process it. I don't know. Getting a bit deep here, but yeah. Oh, Blake says you're an amazing, vibrant, beautiful human who's insanely fun to watch and follow. Thank you. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't judge it for myself, but yeah. You are really calm and kind. Oh, thank you. I like to think I am. I like to think of myself as kind. Like, I will always try to be kind as I can. Obviously not always you can achieve that, but like I will try my hardest. And yeah, calm. I feel like I'm often calm on the outside. Sometimes I'm not so calm on the inside, especially when I'm like seeing patients and stuff. I try to definitely be calm. My like little mantra is calm, empathetic, understanding and confident. They're my little thing in my head before Oskies. Yeah, but yeah. I'm not always calm, like in my own time, having mental breakdowns. You're in uni? Yes, I am. I am a 4th year medical student. Yes, which is a bit scary, but this time next year I will be like doing my finals pretty much and will be a qualified doctor. That's very scary. I will be able to prescribe people medicines. Oh, that's even scarier. Yeah. A lot of responsibility, but I'm ready. Yeah, and you've never really fallen out with anyone. I feel like this is partly true. I've never had like a big falling out. I feel like the only person is my brother. We sometimes have quite big like tiffs. But like other than him, I don't think anyone really. I try and avoid conflict. That was a good full circle there. Yeah, so this was really fun actually. I was like talking about myself. No, I was like just sharing like little bits about my life. I feel like it's nice, and I was like getting to know other people more. So yeah, hopefully you got to know me a bit better in this video and some of my strange habits. If you have any more assumptions about me, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will reply whether you are right or not. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And again, thank you so much everyone for 2,000 subscribers. I can't even express how much like it means to me. And yeah, so I hope you're all having a really great day and I will see you next time.